Vegas time. Danny Vegas World segment 3. That means you too, Jessica. 3.
Sorry.
I know it's been a couple years. Okay, so
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
I know, and we got a lot to talk about.
She's not motivated by the $250,000 per segment anymore.
You know what?
We need to talk about that. I wasn't told about any of that.
Well,
I think
don't.
we need to renegotiate.
We don't share, Jessica, but that's okay now. We have lots to talk about, but I do want to talk about how special you are with WCOB.
I always like talking about that.
Because the first time Nicole Taylor Sharp was on the show, you were the guest.
That's what you said when I came in. I'm so honored. And I'm happy to be back. Thank you for having me back.
That's right. Well, now you're a player. We can get you in here, and we feel honored.
Breaking news items.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna let kind of Nicole. I'm gonna give her the keys to this because she is neck deep. But I am just so honored and so proud of you, and I'm so proud of the fact that I even know you. So
thank you so
you
much.
are
That's
a
very
credit
sweet.
to our community, and thank you for everything you do. Go.
So Jessica Goody with Becker Goody, welcome back to this.
Thank you. I need to come back more often if you guys are going to say such nice things about me. Like, I'm feeling pretty good right now. We can keep talking about how great I am. I'm never
we need to have like a legal corner.
Right.
So yeah, we'll do more appearances because the camera does love you.
That's so sweet.
We've been every time we've had.
So
I
pay them to say all of this. They're working off a script I wrote before I even got here.
Absolutely. And you're buying me sushi after this. Wait, no, actually, I'm buying you sushi after this because yesterday was Jessica's birthday.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
No one told me that.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
I stopped counting after a while,
Well,
She's the Doogie Howser of lawyers. She's super young, but brilliant. Young and brilliant.
Yes.
I fall into that, like the very edge of that millennial category you were talking about. Something I fight every day.
So are you a little bit not a millennial or a little bit millennial?
I'm a little bit millennial.
Yeah. Wow.
She's top of the millennials.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. Well, you got to get Lisa Chastain's book.
I'm actually really interested in it. It sounds amazing.
She's a great gal. It would be a great meet for you to meet her.
Yeah, it would be. So Jessica, I want to first of all, for the folks that do not know you yet, aren't the swooning fan club like Danny and I are, tell me a little bit about Becker Goody.
We are a small business personal injury and medical malpractice law firm. It's myself and my partner. I mostly focus on the personal injury and medical malpractice aspect of it. So we are, you see those billboard attorneys all over. We're not those billboard attorneys, but we do the same type of work. My business partner, April Becker, is an amazing business person and business lawyer. So we do everything from business disputes, contracts, landlord-tenant in the commercial sense, anything related to your business, she handles and does an amazing job.
And now your side, as you mentioned before, you focus, April does a lot of the corporate law and amazing, real estate, commercial, all of that.
Yes.
Why we had you come in here specifically today, because we could have you come in a lot. There's always a lot to talk about. But you were part of a case that made national headlines and local headlines, and it resulted in a judgment that was awarded on the behalf of your client for the work that Becker Goody amazingly did, of an $8.5 million judgment.
We're so happy that we could be a part of it. It was, we were part of a legal team. It was myself, my business partner, and another attorney who's been in town for, I think, 45 years. He's been practicing. You might have seen things about these private guardians that were kind of taking advantage of old people. One of them in particular is currently sitting in jail down at the Clark County Detention Center, where exactly where she should be. Mm-hmm. Her name's April Parks, and what she did was, for a long time, she made a living out of being a quote-unquote private guardian for some of the most vulnerable people in our community, the seniors. In my client's case, it was Rudy and Rennie North. They had never met her before. They had never heard of her. Nobody talked to them about needing a guardian. This is the stuff of nightmares. She showed up at their door and said, "Come with me, or you can go to the psych ward, or you can go to jail." and she removed them from their home. She took all of their possessions. She took over their bank accounts. She took everything from them.
And she was appointed by the state. Is that how she ended up in this position of power over these vulnerable, sweet, married couple?
It was through the court system. The guardianship laws have now changed largely as a result of this because of the abuses that she was committing. It's horrifying. I think all the time, like, this could happen to my grandmother. Show up and she's going to go with somebody as opposed to going to jail or going to a psych ward, of course. But they were stuck in the system for almost 2 years, and we were able to trace all of the money that she took from them. We were able to track a lot of the household goods that they had before she got into their lives, and then they lost. They lost things that are just irreplaceable. They were unfortunate enough to have lost 2 children in the past, and all of those, the artwork and things that those kids had given them are gone.
Yeah.
Never get back.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. You mentioned billboard attorneys before, and how a lot of your practice is based on personal injury and it's based on malpractice. And lawyers, when you paint them with a broad brush, can have a really bad reputation for doing things such as that, because you just think, there's people that are taking advantage of the situation. They get in this minor little fender bender, or they get a cup of hot coffee spilled on them, and they want to be set for life. They're horrible people, and lawyers are horrible people to basically commit legal fraud. But then you hear situations like this. And you realize, what I realize is, no matter what the situation is, every case that I've ever seen you involved in, Jessica, you are the champion for people who are incredibly vulnerable. Whether it be the elder case abuse, or even if big, strong, scruffy, bearded Danny gets in an accident, right? He gets in an accident, and let's say he's hurt, and again, good people want to handle things themselves. But why is it that good people need sometimes good attorneys, and what can you tell them? What can you tell them to help them, realize that it doesn't make them a bad person if you need an attorney to help you in a bad situation?
I mean, look, we all know and love a good bad lawyer joke, right? I mean, we can sit here and talk about how awful lawyers are, and there are some in our profession that give the rest of us a bad name. But in a car accident sense that you were just talking about, everybody likes to think, okay, this is simple. The insurance company told me they're going to take care of it. I don't need an attorney. If that were true, I wouldn't have a job. Insurance companies don't stay in business by writing checks and being fair to the people that are injured. It's getting a lawyer doesn't mean you're trying to take advantage of the situation. And especially when you get the right lawyer who isn't going to take advantage of the situation, we are there to get you the compensation that you're entitled to by law. If you're in a car accident and you didn't do anything wrong to cause it, you're absolutely entitled to compensation. You have medical bills to take care of. You're going to miss time from work. You're going to have the inconvenience of needing to get medical treatment for months, years at a time. You're entitled to compensation for all of that because you didn't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, and certainly your clients, the Norths, that were involved in this horrible situation where they were, essentially legally kidnapped and stolen from, and dealt with this for years. You are an advocate for people that need your help. Can you tell me, tell the folks out there, what should they do if they themselves are in a situation where they have been, physically injured or financially injured through no fault of their own? It's scary to call an attorney. It feels like it's going to be an expensive proposition, and again puts you in maybe a stigma that you don't want to attach to yourself. So can you tell us a little bit about that before we go?
So first off is, number one, most attorneys, myself included, my business partner included, we offer a free consultation. And if it's something we can give you the answer to in that free consultation and solve the problem that you're having, that's great. You still don't owe us any money for that advice we're able to give you in that consultation. And we offer an in-person consultation. Some you'll get over the phone. You can't get the real feel of that. But you should always be able to talk to your attorney. You should be able to get the attorney on the phone. My clients, I give all of them my cell phone so they can text me or give me a call or shoot me an email at any time of the day so they have access. And that's really what you're looking for. An attorney shouldn't be a scary thing. You should feel comfortable with them. And if you're not comfortable with your attorney, find another one.
Nice, perfect. Jessica, how do people get a hold of you?
You can reach us at 702-258-1008. You can find us on our website, www.beckergoody.com, or find us on Facebook.
There you go. It's an honor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll be back for segment 4 right after this.